I'm so mad that I actually have to make this video, but nobody else is. Everyone's making videos about this man, but not in a good way. We are spreading propaganda like never before. So if you believe Mr. Ostrovsky here was a paid actor in the Bondi incident, then we need to talk. Everyone says that he's a literal human rights lawyer fighting anti-Semitism. Yes, he was born in Ukraine by Jewish parents who had to flee because it's very anti-Semitic in Ukraine to Australia. And that's where he grew up, in Sydney, Australia. And he became a very successful lawyer. And in 2009, he got an internship to Israel, where he decided he had to move. This is when he started to shift his career to human rights law and fighting anti-Semitism while he was in Israel. So when he lived in Israel for those past 13 years, he experienced October 7th. And this is when people start to get crazy. First of all, they say that he was injured on October 7th with the same injuries I've seen, but that's not even true. I actually personally looked for interviews of him on October 7th, like uninjured, but he wasn't even videotaped at all because he wasn't interviewed. He was just there and experienced it. But people start going crazy with the conspiracies once they hear that he moved back to Australia a few weeks before the incident in Bondi. So he'd already said and planned that he was moving back to Sydney to be head of the Australian Israel Jewish Council. So obviously his hometown, he's gonna be at Bondi where they're having and hosting the biggest Hanukkah event. But yeah, him moving back to his hometown a few weeks before this incident is definitive evidence and proof that he is a paid actor. But since we're already here, let's cover the other evidence that is really just convincing. One of the main ones that's actually extremely bugging me is this one that is being circulated everywhere. The facts are his blood splatters in that photo do not even match the live interviews of where he was talking. Like, can we take a moment and slow down and let's look? Right here in his neck area, you can see there's a huge blood spot. Like, I think you need more than a Tide stick to get that out. But in his live interview, he doesn't have any blood stain on his neck area. Where did that blood stain go? And if you look even further into the blood stains, you can see on his arm sleeve, it's totally not the same shape as the live interview once again. And it's just like, come on people, let's do better. And as for the shooter's Facebook page, I mean, like, what did a 4-year-old make this? All right, at the top title right here, I don't even speak Hebrew, but if you look this up, this doesn't mean anything. It's straight gibberish. Nobody claims that. Same down here for this little button that's supposed to say add friend, as we all know. It literally says nothing. Nobody knows what that means. Like, it doesn't even matter what language you speak. And it's next to a word that's in English, so it just doesn't even make sense. Then you come over